This is a HeadGum podcast.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sidaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling Podcast.
Marcy, holy shit.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Praise be the shit.
Praise be the shit. Hello, everybody. I'm so excited. Wait, but first,
I'm
Before
so
we
excited too.
intro.
We'll say we're excited for our guest.
we're so pumped for our guest, but first, we're really excited to scream at you all to send us more stories.
Yes.
Please.
We
want
made
'em.
a miscalculation in how we handled the last 2 years of putting out podcasts, and now we need more stories.
Yeah, we do. We flew too close to the story sun and our wings have melted. We need more.
Yes.
So send them in to
funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. And if you believe that we have just overlooked your story, just bump the original thread. That way I can figure it out. Or maybe not. We'll never know.
we never know. Bump it and who knows what will happen.
Yeah, who knows what will happen, but it will definitely be something. Either
Something will.
Yeah. And send us voice memos. We're looking for some more to play with our guests. And email us the written ones. Whatever, man.
Yeah, do it all. Give us all of it.
Especially if you've never sent one and you've just been like waiting or nervous. Do it. Do it.
Yeah.
But that's
That was good business.
That's
but
good
now let's get to the real shit.
yeah, the
I am-
shiznits.
Marcy, I am so excited for our guest.
I'm really excited too because this is a new person to me.
I know you guys just met. It's so nice. He is a filmmaker and a comedian. I've gotten to work with him. We had a ball. Please welcome Derek Mari.
Holy shit.
Yay!
Holy shit.
Hi, guys. Thank you for having me on the pod.
Thanks for being
Thank you
on.
for being on.
I said this before we were recording, but now I need to have it in the final product. I'm such a fan. This is so fun. I've been listening to the podcast. Marcy, I've seen you perform a bunch at UCB. Like, this is so exciting for me.
Well, a pleasure
Derek.
for us to have you.
Yeah, thanks for having me. And yeah, Betsy and I got to work together on a film of mine last year, which is
Yeah, like a
crazy.
year ago or something, right?
Very crazy. I mean, this year's been one of the fastest, famously, one of the fastest years.
Seriously, it blew by.
But-
When you're
I feel
having
we shot
fun,
it and then it was Thanksgiving. Yeah, when you're having fun, constantly living on edge,
Right.
it flies by, man.
Yeah, that film was the drunken one, and that was about Hannah Pilkis, comedian, who drops her phone at a bar, and when she goes to retrieve it, she meets Betsy, who's kind of like this woman who's been living on the floor of the bar for the past like 20 years or so.
Yeah, we had a ball.
that's
It was
so
fun.
funny.
It was really, really fun.
Yeah, it
I
was a good
remember
time.
you just being like, "Are you okay with just being covered in dirt?" And I was like, "Absolutely."
Yeah. When writing the script, I did not think about the physical toll it would take on my cast. So first off, I apologize, but
No,
we
it's
truly
fine.
spent like 10 hours, all of us, on our hands and knees in this bar.
It's really like, because I feel as a kid, I was like, I can crawl around all day. But then as a lady, I was like, oh, wait, I can't do this. But we all did it. We
Yeah.
did it. It was
We all
really
did it.
fun.
Does it
was
make you
really fun.
really respect centipedes?
Yeah. We
Yeah.
all left that shoot being like, man, I really respect centipedes now.
Yeah, it's not talked about enough, honestly.
No.
All they do is crawl, and it's not as easy as everyone thinks.
Yeah, Yeah, what the hell?
I will
and
say-
Derek, you have a new. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that I made a rule a few years ago that in improv I'm no longer crawling on the ground. I'm just not doing it. It's a 20-year-old's game to crawl around. When you're edging towards 40, you really got to start protecting those knees. So
Yeah.
Yes. Do not crawl on the ground and don't make me a child in this scene because I will not call you mommy. I will not call you daddy. I will speak like a 30-year-old man, even if you say I'm 8 years old.
right.
I'm so sick of that.
Honestly,
should.
very funny choice. Very funny
That's
choice either way.
Yep.
Especially if you are straight up like, I'm not calling you mommy or daddy.
No, and I will say it up top.
It is that, like, there have been so many times where I'm shooting something or improv where I'll like squat and then just be like, oh, I have to do this now a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This hurts. This is hard. Like,
Sorry.
Yeah.
what are we doing?
A good thing to remember when making our art that you should be comfortable, like even like if it's costuming or like
Yeah.
I was in something and the hair person was like, how do you want your hair? And I was like, well, it's kind of hot today, so you should put it up. And then I was like, oh no, that doesn't look good. It didn't look good. And then I just, that's all I could think about when I saw it. I was like, that doesn't look good. I should have just done what I wanted. Or I should have done something different. Remember that this is permanent. And also I will be
Right.
uncomfortable. So you got to find the balance there.
Got
Yeah.
it. Got it.
So
and
tell-
Derek,
Yes.
oh yeah, go ahead.
Tell us
Marcy.
about your most, is that what you're going to say, Betsy? Tell us
Yeah,
about your
dude.
most recent film.
Yeah, thank you so much for asking. I made a new sketch that came out almost a month ago. It's called Fancy Hat Missing Son. The title is very on the nose. It's about a country music singer played by Alyssa Sabo, who is recording her next hit single, and during the recording keeps kind of like slipping in that she lost her son at the mall 2 weeks ago.
It's very funny.
So funny.
It's very
Thank you.
funny.
It's
Thank
so
you.
great.
And
I should
Alyssa's
say-
a great singer. So
Oh, Alyssa's very talented. I should say that it was written by Kyle Kasabian, UCB comedian, genius.
Kyle.
He's also in the film, so is Janine Hogan. But Kyle and Alyssa actually put that sketch up for Mod Night back in like 2019. And
Cool.
yeah, so of course, you know, COVID and all that, they wanted to do something with it. And I've worked with Alyssa in the past. I was in Drag Race with Kyle.
Yeah.
So it just felt like a dream team. It was so fun.
Oh, and it's on Vimeo, right?
It's on Vimeo. Yeah,
Okay.
Vimeo.com/director Derek. And yeah, we truly made it for like $10. Not really, but we like put in our own money and just like it was just for fun.
Great.
And we put it up on Vimeo and it was selected as a staff pick, which is
Awesome.
very, very exciting.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Thanks. It's been a fun ride.
Yeah.
A lot of weird comments. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my first time that anything I've made has like gotten like more than a couple thousand views. Like we're at 35,000 right now.
Whoa.
Yeah, and people are like commenting on like, oh, maybe cut all this. But people are like, oh, she has a nice neck, and we're getting these like neck followers
what?
commenting. Yeah.
No, this has
gotta
to stay
keep
in.
this in.
People
This has
need to
to
know
stay
about
in.
this.
Oh, it's a real thing. And Janine, I love her to death. She is so outspoken about it. She will post, if you follow her on Instagram, she will share like messages she gets from men who like to comment on her neck.
So it's her neck that they're interested
And
in.
Alyssa, yeah.
but two necks. Two
Yeah.
necks they like.
Stuff. I've never really heard of that.
Now,
Yeah.
this is another thing I'm going to feel insecure about that no one,
Yeah.
my neck gets no
How's
love.
my neck
Yeah.
looking?
We just need to have
Whoa.
turtlenecks moving forward for everyone.
Yes. Yeah. Whenever you shoot anything, turtlenecks.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
Yeah, it is strange. Yeah, and some people, I mean, again, like I don't want to get into it, but some people are like, asking us about the representation of country music artists, like whether we're stereotyping.
Silliness. You're like, it's a sketch.
Man,
We're just
yeah.
having fun.
Yeah, that's all we're
know.
doing. Weird. Ugh.
Yeah.
It is
But-
a very fun lens to look through the world and say, what can I find wrong with this?
Yeah, but I think that's the internet. And again, like we just put this on the internet. So we fully were like inviting that kind of response, you know?
Yeah, it does get to that point where you are just like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I remember like the first couple of like Funny or Die stuff. I would be like, oh no, what are they
Yeah.
saying? And then it just gets to the point where it's like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I'm making fun stuff with my friends. That's all that matters.
Absolutely.
Who gives a shit?
Who
Yeah.
gives a shit?
Who gives a shit?
Who gives a shit? And yeah, hopefully this is the first of our little partnership. Because again, like we love this team. So we want to just keep making stuff.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Betsy, Marcy.
Hey,
Oh, hello.
I'm in.
Hollywood's
Shaka.
I'm in.
This was supposed to be a phone.
Oh, okay, it
but,
looked like the Shaka.
Yikes. Been a long time since I've been at UCB.
Oh yeah, busted. That's not a phone, man.
No, don't do the pinky thumb phone. We just hold it like an iPhone, guys. Although I do hold my iPhone like this.
Do
I have a
you?
weird brass knuckle handle on
You
it.
know,
So
like in between your.
yeah. Hello.
I almost can't. My fingers are too short. Hey,
Wait,
I
Betsy.
did it.
That is one of the top 3 most adorable hands I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, they're very small.
Baby hands.
And fat.
Baby
My thumbs.
hands.
Oh my gosh.
I have for the listeners, I have very fat little thumbs and hands. One time I went to the doctor and I can't remember what for, but he saw my hands and he was like, oh my God, we have to get you x-rayed. And I was like, what? And he was like, you might have this one like genetic disease that makes your bones do all these weird things or something. I was like, what? And so we like got all these x-rays of my hands and he's like, no, never mind.
Never mind.
You just have funny hands. I was
Just
like,
cute
okay.
little fingies.
Cute little fingers. All right. Yeah,
Never mind, but expect the bill in the mail.
yeah I'm sure my parents were like, how fucking dare you,
This is
sir?
certainly
This
not
bullshit.
covered. Not covered under insurance at all.
No way. No way.
Horrible. I have some of the most crooked fingers that I've ever seen. I'm not doing anything crazy. These are my pointer fingers. Of course, the podcast is an audio medium, so sorry, listeners.
Yeah, we have a lot of visuals this one.
Just imagine.
Yeah, they do look like a foam hand that has seen better days.
Yes, that kind of like got scrunched in the car and you find it in
Yeah.
the back seat.
Someone gave
Did
up
you,
on their
like-
team, but now they're back on board.
Did you ever like mess them up playing sports or something?
I did. I broke both of them in high school different times. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I jammed my fingers a bunch, and there's like quite a few things where it's like, oh yeah, that's from when I jammed it. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I did that to my thumb, and every time I get a manicure, they're like, "Let go." I'm like, it doesn't move that way.
Sorry.
I was trying to close the tailgate of a pickup truck, and I broke my thumb. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Jeez.
Fingers, man. How'd you break yours? Oh, I might puke. How'd you break
We
yours,
don't have
Derek?
to do this then, Betsy.
But I want to know. I want to know.
Yeah,
I want to know.
Thank you for having me on Funny Fingers podcast.
Send in your stories about your funny fingers. We gotta read them, please.
We'll share photos on our Insta.
This is just my fetish, though.
Yeah, I'm talking shit about necks, but now we're all into fingers.
Fingers.
I broke this one. I was sledding and stuck my hand out going down the hill, just kind of snap.
Snap.
This one, I think playing football, I think I like caught the ball wrong.
Yep. Oh,
Both
man.
reminders of when I was straight in high school.
That's so funny.
Funny, very
Your
symbolic.
fingers are no longer straight
Yes.
either.
Yes.
So,
I gotta write that one down.
yeah, you can say, hey. You
God.
can use it, man.
Hey, I can take it.
Oh, I could talk about fingers
It
all
was such
day.
a dad joke. Yeah, let's get to the fun. I mean,
Okay.
that was fun. But
I
let's
enjoyed
get
it.
scared.
We always start by asking our guests, what, if anything, do you believe about the paranormal?
Yeah, so like I said, I'm a fan of the pod. I knew this question was coming, but I really struggled to think of like an answer because I think it's always evolving. Like I'm always growing, obviously, and my perception of the world's always changing. I think for a while, like when I was a teen, I got really, really into like the Ouija board. Me and my friends, like our favorite activity was to do the Ouija board together.
Really?
Yeah.
Spooky.
Yeah.
Did weird shit happen?
Weird shit happened. I remember a couple, and again, like let's just say, like moving forward, everything I say on this podcast, I know it sounds crazy.
Okay. Okay.
And
Also, you've listened to the podcast, yes?
yeah.
We all, this is like going to the theater. We all,
Right.
we are suspension of disbelief in these moments. So we're on
Yes.
board.
Yeah, because I think I have to believe that something's out there just because of the experiences I've had in life. Yeah, doing Ouija board as a kid wasn't like anything too crazy, but I do remember one specific time that it was me and a friend, and I don't remember what words it spelled or whatever, but we got to the point where it had basically said like, your dad is going to get in a car accident. And I laugh because I like still get chills. Like it still freaks me out. And we were afraid. And I remember she like called her dad and got no response. And we were calling him, nothing. And then a few hours later, a friend had called us and said like, your dad just got hit by a car on his motorcycle. He's
Oh my
okay,
God.
but we're with him at the hospital. And that was one of those times where I was like, oh, this isn't just like a fun game.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I got chills. Oh God.
Yeah,
Did you
so-
keep playing after that?
I think so for a little bit.
Right.
So I should also say, like, growing up, my mom's cousin was always like, she loved that I was interested about like the supernatural and paranormal.
Mm-hmm.
She is very Christian and religious, but then again, she's like always talking about spirits in the home and our ancestors and stuff. So this Ouija board, I like inherited. It was like my
Oh.
grandmother's. It wasn't one of those
Ooh.
like Hasbro Ouija boards from Toys R Us.
Oh, this is like, wow.
No, this
Yeah.
is from Pennies.
From
for
pennies.
pennies. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, I think I used it for a while, but then there was just like, things like that. And gosh, I think one time like a poster fell off of my wall while we were doing it. And who knows if that was like related, but I was like, I'm done. Like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Right.
No.
That's it. That's enough to get anybody to be like, nope.
If
Yeah.
the poster that I got from the book fair of a Ferrari is damaged, I cannot keep doing this.
Yeah. It felt very personal. They're like, we don't like your art, Becca. So yeah, I guess as a kid, I like sought it out. Like I was interested by it. I thought it was fun. And then when I saw like the real life consequences, I like took a step back.
Yeah.
And so to answer the question and to summarize, I believe in energy. I believe that there's obviously something that we cannot see.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know if it's like, a ghost that's like just hanging out in the house and like fucking with people. I don't think that. I think it might have to do with like residual energy that just kind of remains once, the person has left their physical form, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. I know. It is wild, like, because it is always evolving for me personally as well, where it's just like, because the more I talk to people about it and the more I like watch things about it, it's just like, who knows,
Yeah.
man? Who knows? Like,
I know.
I mean,
Yeah.
just as you were talking, I was thinking that today, I believe, just today, the specific day in June, I maybe could believe more that we manifest things through like channeling stuff, because we live in our world, in our reality with this like molecules or whatever, and that whatever energy is, it can't always take form or move objects or talk, but that we channel stuff. So even with a Ouija board, if it's information that you wouldn't have yourself, but you're channeling something and you are kind of causing it to get that information out there. But I don't think there's one answer for all of this.
Right.
Yeah, I'm so into that as well. Like, I think that goes along with energy, is just manifestation, and like you put out good energy, you attract it, that type of stuff. Can I tell a quick little story that relates to this?
Sorry, no. I don't want it.
No.
I have some other anecdotes I've already. Yeah.
We talked about fingers too long. Now my time's up.
Go for it.
Okay, this was only last year. So I do have a little bit of a longer story to share. We'll get into that in a second, but that is from years ago. And the most recent event that happened was last year, kind of like during, what is it called?
COVID.
COVID. Quarantine.
What's this awful thing we're still in called?
The chill out time we had for a year and a half.
The time where I didn't leave my apartment for 6 months.
Yeah. Yep.
And 2021, I should say. 2020 is a different story. But
right.
Yeah, 2021. It's actually, you can't see it, but I have a little lamp that's touch sensitive. It turns on when you touch it. And I had it mounted on the wall in my last apartment. And anytime and I never used it, I should say, it was just decoration. Anytime I would leave for like a weekend or a vacation, I'd come back and all of the lights in the apartment would be off except for the one lamp on the wall.
What?
And that the first time I was like, oh, I must have left it on or something must have happened. Second time really give me the heebie-jeebies. And then it kept happening to a point where I like had to unplug it. And yeah, so all this to say, like, it really freaked me out. I would like sage that part of my room to just be like, something is like trying to give me a message and I'm not open to receiving.
I don't want this, man.
I don't want this, especially in my bedroom.
No.
And then after a few months of this happening and me like actively trying to just ignore it, in the middle of the night, I was sleeping and woke up to the loudest crash. And I don't know if that's ever happened to one of you before. This was a first for me, but like when you're woken out of like REM sleep, I just like woke up screaming, It's like waking out of a nightmare. I thought the house was crumbling around me and my room was dark. So I turn on the light and I look over and all of the shelves mounted that were drilled into my wall had collapsed at the same time. The lamp was shattered, glass everywhere. I got up and ran out of my room. And it was 4 a.m. or something. And long story short, I finally was able to sleep in the other room, the guest room. The next day I called my friend who is like very much in the world of Reiki and psychic, all that stuff, talked to her about it. And she was like, what you need to do, because I took the lamp and I like shoved it away in a box somewhere. I was like, I don't want this around me. She was like, what you need to do is put the lamp back on the shelf, plug it in, and like tell that spirit or entity or whatever, like, I'm not afraid of you. And she kind of in her own words was saying like, I had almost caused it by kind of putting so much
denying it and like
putting so much fear and negative energy into that object that it almost retaliated,
Whoa. Yeah.
Marcy.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was just thinking about the retaliation that like I have my friend's cat hisses at me and bullies me and chases me around, and she said
there you go. retaliate.
Well,
dude.
she said it's because I let it though, and I was like, I think that's true. That like I am afraid of the cat, so the cat, even though it's a 9-pound cat, it knows it has the upper hand, and that like that's you show that like this doesn't bother me.
Oh, I was a little scaredy cat. They knew.
Yeah.
Every time I got home, that light was on. I would just be so afraid. It turned into a game for them. I'm sure. For them.
Yeah, they were having a blast.
I mean, I agree though that they do it to get a rise.
Yeah.
And you hear about that a lot of like, oh, these whatever they might be, entities or what, like some thrive on the negative and fear and people being scared, where it's like it's making them stronger.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
man.
full on klutz. And
Or a klutz ghost.
the ghost is like, well, I can turn this lamp on, and then they like tripped and fell and was like, and everything fell down.
I'm sorry.
Shit.
And then they got embarrassed and they left you alone.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Or poorly mounted IKEA shelves. We'll never
Or
know.
that. You
I
never
mean, but
know.
how do all of them fall down is the
I
question.
know. And they had been in there for almost 2 years. So this was
That's the
nothing.
thing.
It wasn't like I just put them up and, a week later they fell.
Right.
Was it individual shelves or like were they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Those like floating shelves that are just drilled into the wall.
Yeah.
Well, not drilled. I guess the nails were drilled, but they hooks into those nails.
yeah.
Yes.
So still to take them off, you have to lift
So
them.
The screws or the nails are still in the wall, but
Yeah.
that very important part
That's-
too.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck?
What
Wow.
the fuck?
Wow. We don't like that, I guess.
Oh, and you still
We
have the
don't.
lamp?
I do, yeah. And it does still happen sometimes that the light will turn on its own.
Yeah.
But again, I just turn it off and
You're
go
like,
about my day.
I'm not scared.
Really hard to find good lamps.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah, I
one
don't-
that's a little too bright in my living room, and I'm like, God, I like the look of it, but it's a little too bright, and it just bothers me.
Yeah.
Get a
Yeah.
different light bulb, right? Can you get a different bulb?
I'm trying,
A little
Betsy.
softer.
Betsy, I'm
Bet-
trying.
That's a lot of work.
I know. We're all trying.
I
We're all
can't
trying.
find them. I can't find them. They're little bulbs. I need amber or something.
I don't understand wattage.
Also,
Are you kidding me?
Why do they all have different bases?
I
know.
don't know.
Like who? And then they don't even tell you explicitly. You just have to guess what it is. Like it's not like this is a type A. Maybe they are called that, but they don't say it on the packaging. Anyway, this is lamp talk.
now we're back. Now we're to lamp talk.
Welcome to Lamb
relates
Talk.
to my fingers because I use my fingers to turn on the lamps.
yeah, that makes sense.
I know what you're talking about that sudden waking up. It's the worst feeling. Betsy, did I tell you about this? That a few nights ago, I woke up in the middle of the night because I thought I heard like someone hit my bedroom door, like very specifically
no.
my bedroom door, which I do keep locked, even though I do live alone. I keep my
Oh, yeah.
bedroom door locked as another
Marcy.
barrier between me and whatever may come into my house. You never know.
Yeah.
You just never. Well, because they may not want to even do anything to me. They're like, "Oops, I won't go in there. He's locked." You know.
Sorry.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
But I like woke up and then was immediately scared because it's the middle of the night, and so. But luckily, I've been afraid before, so I put cameras up in my hallways so that I know. So I'm looking at that and I just woke up and I'm looking at a phone screen. So I keep thinking I'm seeing shadows, but not a person.
Your eyes are just adjusting
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
whatever.
And then I was like, I wonder what that was. Cause it like startled me awake. But then I was like, I think it's cause my mom scared me recently. Cause did I tell you this, Betsy, that my mom asked me last week, have you had any visitors?
Oh, stop.
What? Mom, you're not allowed to ask that in that way.
And I was like,
What?
what do you mean? And
Yeah.
she was woken up in the middle of the night.
No.
She felt like, sorry, Marilyn, I'm telling your stories.
Uh-oh.
She felt like she said it felt like my sister has a dog. It felt like the feeling of when the dog tries to like jump onto the bed, but like putting its two paws. But she said it felt heavier. But she's like, and we didn't have the dog. We weren't babysitting. So like,
Oh God.
and then a day or two later that my dad had put something on the dresser and he had like his clothes folded and he put his phone on top. And then like moments later, that was like, it fell to the floor. But
What?
as it could be, honestly, could be anything. But I think her like planting the seed kind of spooked me. And I was like,
You
why?
think she did it on purpose? Or she's like, don't worry, I'm
Well,
gonna send it to Marcy.
She asked because she was like, well, normally it happens at the same time because we have had similar things line up before. And I was like,
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, where I like felt like someone that we knew was in my house, and then she felt like then I didn't tell her because she doesn't like when I do this kind of stuff.
Interesting.
And then
Oh,
she had an experience, and I was like, I didn't want to tell you this, but I did too.
oh my gosh. Wait, so is your mom generally pretty open to this kind of stuff?
You know, she pretends as if she's not. I mean, clearly, if she's calling me to be like, has anyone been in your house? Any spooky visitors?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's into it.
But she's also
Yeah.
like a good Catholic woman who's like, I don't believe in that stuff.
Right.
Kind
That
of
is, I
contradictory.
relate to that so hard. Like my mom, if I share an experience with her that kind of spooked me, she'll like laugh, but then later she'll call me and be like, should I just share this story?
Yes.
I told Betsy this happened at my mom's house. This was a few years ago. I also, Betsy, I'm going to share this on the pod as well. I told you it would make you shit your pants.
Here we go.
Here we go. Tell me
Here we
when.
go.
Let me tell you, she is primed. So
I'm ready.
Okay.
I've been on the verge all day, so
Perfect. Love.
yeah,
here we go.
she's wearing her diaper.
I had Taco Bell for breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, and stop me at any point because this is something that I haven't really shared. I've told a couple of friends, but this is like the one experience in my life that I'm like, there is no like, I can't blame it on IKEA shelves. I can't say like, oh, the fan was on and the poster fell off. Like it felt so surreal and I guess real at the same time.
Yeah.
So this was back in 2018. I was house sitting for my mom. This is up north in Modesto, which is where I grew up. My mom was living with her parents, my grandparents that I was very close to. And that same year, they both passed away, kind of like within a few months of each other.
Yeah.
So the house just felt weird for like a number of reasons, you know. It's weird being in someone's house and it just feels empty. That it feels like, you know, the rooms are empty. It feels weird.
Yeah.
And so I was house sitting and dog sitting for my two dogs. And I was there with my aunt, my mom's sister. We were drinking some wine and watching Queer Eye.
Nice.
As you do when you're grieving.
Yes.
Yep.
Comfort.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. And it was a great time. And then when she left, I turned off the TV, and it was like the first time that I was like in the house by myself in the stillness of the house.
Oh.
And it felt very weird. I felt just a little spooked by being there at night. And so I was like, I'm just going to take a shower and go to bed. For some reason, like still to this day, I don't know why I did this, but I showered with the lights off.
What? That is positively psychotic.
That is so
psychotic.
like
already possessed, weird.
I know. I never do that. I don't know why I
I hate to kink shame, but
did. I think there was like a nightlight in the room, like one of those that just like plug into the wall. But
yeah.
I don't know why. I
maybe
think I
you
just was.
wanted to be tired too, you know?
I think so. And I had a little wine. I was like, I'm just gonna go to bed. And
Yeah.
anyway, showering. This is where things get crazy.
God.
I'm in the shower. And as you know, like when you shower, you're buck naked. So
Yeah.
fully naked, showering. And what can only be described as the loudest bang you've ever heard occurred. And I froze. My body instantly just paralyzed, chills. It was in the bathroom. It was the wall that on the other side is the backyard. And there's a window, but looking through the window is just pure black. Modesto's like kind of agricultural, and it's kind of like sometimes a little farmland. So looking outside is just nothing. Terrifying. So my initial thought was like a pipe in the wall had just burst.
Holy shit.
Right. Or like someone had like hit the window outside. I don't know. And so I stood there frozen in fear. And then the door next to me pushes open.
Oh no.
And
Oh my God,
but
chills.
hold on. But it was my dog pushing his way through. But my dog jumps into the shower, pushes himself against me.
Oh, but such chills.
I have chills right now as well because my dogs are like Shelties. They're long haired. They hate water. So he's pushed up against me. The shower's pouring on him.
Oh my God.
And I'm shaking, freaking out. And so I stand there and I was like, what do I do? Is someone in the house? Like, what is he running from?
Right.
Ooh. I'm like getting way too into this, but at the same time, I don't want to because it really, I talked about it in therapy. Like it really freaks me out.
Yes. Yeah. Oh,
It feels-
shit.
Yeah.
I
It
gotta
feels,
say, my tummy just rumbled a little bit, so we're getting there.
tell me when your pants are sufficiently shat. Okay. So then standing there, just kind of staring at the wall, waiting for any kind of sign. And once again, the loudest bang, like house is shaking. And I turn off the shower and I'm like, fuck this, I'm out of here. I get out, I put on my clothes very quickly. I go run down the hall and my dog's running after me. And I get into the living room where I start packing up my stuff because my dad is in the same town. So I'm like, I'm gonna just take these dogs, go to my dad's house like 10 minutes away. I ain't staying here.
Yeah.
And my two dogs had pushed their way behind the couch, like in the little spot behind the couch against the wall, hiding. And they never, ever had ever done that before. So I'm panicking at this point.
No.
And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? So I have my bag, I get the dogs on their leashes, and because I'm a masochist, I stand there for one more second, looking down this dark hallway, just trying to, and like, I just felt, I mean, talk about energy, feeling like
Yes.
there's something there. And then there was one more crash and I left.
No.
Out. Got in the car, drove to my dad's, and I slept in the guest room at my dad's house with both the dogs in the bed with me, door closed, locked.
Little wet dogs.
Yes, absolutely.
My wet dogs, yeah. And so I'll try to keep it short because there's a little more to the story.
Oh no.
They'll tell us everything.
Do whatever.
Okay.
Do whatever.
So at this time in 2018, I was this was a very tumultuous year in my life. Like grandparents had passed away. I had just gotten out of like a long-term relationship. So I was moving out on my own in Los Angeles. And I would like couch surf in LA, look at apartments, go back up north to my parents' house and like spend a few days or a week there. So I left to go back to LA the next day. Oh, sorry. Wait, I'm skipping a part. The next morning, I called my mom and told her like, I'm going back to LA because your house is haunted. I don't want to be here. And there, she and her husband are giggling up a storm, like they're laughing. And I'm trying to explain what happened. And truly like voice is shaking on the phone, like
Yeah.
eyes. I'm like, Mom. And she was like, yeah, maybe like a pipe burst, blah, blah, blah. And I was like,
She
no.
should be more upset if a pipe had burst.
Yeah,
And
But that's-
she would know if a pipe had
I
burst.
know. That is
too.
true. That is true. But I
Like,
think
it would be trauma because they would then have to deal with water damage and having
I
an
know.
emergency
Right.
plumber. Like she knows better.
And this is
Yeah.
why I was excited to tell the story after hearing about your experience with your mom, because I think my mom is open to this stuff, but doesn't want to admit it to herself
Right.
or to me. Because I could tell it was like she was a little spooked by it, but she was like, oh, maybe it was just something fell on the roof, blah, blah, blah. So I ended up going back to LA. I had one of my best friends take over house sitting and dog sitting for me. Did not tell her the house was haunted.
That's what you do to a best friend. That's what you do.
Uh-huh. So at this point,
Maybe it'll be fine. I don't know.
maybe it'll be fine. I fully was like, hey, I was watching Queer Eye. Maybe this was a homophobic ghost. So I had her take over. I went back to LA. And then a few days later, after my mom had come back and my friend went, stopped her house sitting, my mom gave me a call and she was like, I could just tell by her voice something was off. She was very serious and she was asking me how I was, blah, blah, blah. And then finally I was like, did someone else die? Like what, what's going on? And she was like, I just have to apologize because things have been really weird since we got back in the house.
Oh, I got chills. Whoa.
And both of them, her husband as well, who I
Yeah.
thought was even more like, this is bullshit, She was like, the dogs are acting very weird. They're hiding all the time. They're barking at nothing. She said like in the bathroom where I had showered that night, if you went in there, it just was cold all the time. They would like get chills, feeling like they were being watched if they were in the bathroom.
Oh.
What?
Yes. Yeah. And my mom and her husband are religious. So they were like, we're going to pray a bunch. We're going to go through the house and cleanse it. And I was like, I will be back tomorrow. I'm going to bring my sage.
Yes.
I'm a big sage nut. Anytime I get an Airbnb, anytime I'm at a hotel, I whip out the sage.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm going to come back. So I hung up the phone and then I was like, okay, well, I just had my best friend stay there. Let me call her and see if she had experienced anything. I called her and asked, when you were house sitting, did anything weird happen? Again, like I had never mentioned anything to her.
Right.
I love her to death. She's a very sensitive and like emotional person. Immediately started crying.
Oh, no. Look what you did.
I know.
And she didn't
Look
want
what
to
you
tell
did.
you.
I
She was
know.
holding it all in.
I
Because she was
know,
like,
that's-
he's dealing with enough.
That is true. That's another thing. She was like, I didn't want to tell you. I didn't want you to be freaked out. And she was like, yeah. While I was there alone, the doorbell would ring randomly
That
throughout
would
the day.
Kill me. That would
That's awful.
dead
That's
die
awful.
dust.
And it's one of those, can we just say like every grandparent has a creepy doorbell? I have never been at a grandparent's house where it's just the traditional ding dong. Like my
Yeah.
grandparents had the full do do do
Ew.
do 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 do.
That's a creepy doorbell. Ew, to keep hearing that over
Yes.
and that is
And
horrifying.
it's a 1-story house. Like it's not that big. So she would just walk on over, open the
Uh-huh.
door. No one was there. So she eventually texted a couple of friends, was like, hey, can you come over? I'm a little scared.
Yes.
And they came over. And what I've heard is the second they entered the house, they were like, the vibes are weird. This feels creepy. So, and again, the dogs were like being really
Yeah.
weird, kind of like pushing themselves against these strangers.
Yeah, it'd be like, we don't know who to trust.
Yeah.
Our family is gone. They keep shirking their responsibility with us.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they locked me in the guest room and then left the next day. Yeah, and I think to kind of summarize and wrap up this evening for my friend, she had a friend stay the night with her. They slept in the living room on the couch
Yeah.
with the dogs. And during the night, there was a loud crash or bang that
What?
woke them up.
The fuck?
Yeah. So
Whoa.
that really freaked her out. And again, like, after that was when my mom got home and started experiencing her stuff. So I went back to Modesto, did the whole sage through the house. My mom and her husband prayed. And since then, nothing happened. They moved out shortly after.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I've yet to knock on the door of the new residents and ask them how they're doing.
Yeah.
And
But-
when did the lamp start?
Yeah, exactly. So
Oh, Marcy.
I know. So the lamp was 2020 or 2021. And this
So-
at my mom's was all 2018.
Sorry, dude.
Stop. Stop.
Marcy thinks you got an attachment, dude.
No, not funny. It's not funny.
It's not funny. It's
When-
not funny.
When you have your touch lamp in your shower tonight.
Stop, Marcy.
Will you ever take a shower in the dark again?
No.
No.
I
What if
don't
that's
know
what
why.
started everything?
I know. I do it again, and my house just collapses.
There
around
was
me.
like a normal spirit there that was like, this is weird. I don't trust this. We got to scare them out.
I gotta get everybody
The
who's
spirit was like,
associated with
"Turn
Derek
on
out
the
of here.
lights." Yeah. I don't. That's one of those things where it's like I recall the night and I remember everything, and I'm like, why did I have the lights off? It makes everything 10 times scarier.
It does.
Yeah.
That is weird to be like, and that was a night I made a very strange decision.
Yeah.
Like just
Yeah.
a very specific decision that I've never made before.
Once in a
Like-
lifetime. Once in a lifetime.
Yeah. I don't know if I thought it would be less scary. I don't know. There's something about
Right.
those like tungsten lights and in an old house that is also a little creepy. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Truly.
My pants are
Ugh.
full.
And she'll just sit there the rest of the podcast. Watch her.
Yeah, I commit. I'm doing it. We're here right now.
She's
Yeah.
got
Clean them later.
a vinyl chair. She lets it ride.
That
us
is
know if you need
so
Take a break.
because
Yeah.
nothing had happened in that house before, right? That you knew of,
Well,
or
I mean, not to get dark, but that was the house that my grandparents passed away in, you know?
right?
Sorry, what's
Well,
up,
I was just gonna
Marcy?
say, like, but do you think that, like, do you think that was them? It doesn't feel like that. Doesn't feel right to me. Like,
No, no, no. I love my grandparents. I was
Yeah.
they actually lived in Los Angeles. So when I was in college, every single weekend I'd be at their house. Yeah, I was very close with them. So, and this felt very malicious, like
Yeah.
angry. But it does go back to what I was saying earlier about, and actually I hadn't heard about this until this occurred, but residual energy. If, someone
Right.
has been occupying a space for so long and their physical form is gone, what happens to your soul or your energy, or just like, I don't know. So my mom's family, who I spoke with about this, they said it could have been like this energy was just kind of like trapped in the house and was
like a poltergeist.
yeah. Yeah.
Because poltergeists, are people, I guess, like the belief is that they manifest a lot with kids and teenagers and hormonal or like kind of strife or addiction, like that kind of stuff going in a house will activate a poltergeist activity. And if there's, mourning or grief or even the stress leading up to the deaths, that maybe that could
Right.
activate poltergeist activity.
Yeah. Wow.
Right.
See, this is making more sense to me now because I just refuse to talk about this. And where's there's no better place than to share it on a podcast to be heard by
Yes.
so many people.
Yes.
This
But
is
no.
therapy.
This is therapy, but you are very right because, like I said, that was a really, really hard time emotionally for everyone in that house, everyone in the family.
Yep.
I that summer I was like in a depression. So
Yeah.
to-
And like even your best friend is involved,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, and like
yeah, she was close with the family as well, so she
Yeah.
knew. Yeah,
Yeah, and like we said, not only is it believed that entities can feed off fear, but
Yeah.
also sorrow.
yes.
So it was already kind of like pumped up.
yeah, I think so. And so now I don't know. I mean, in a lot of like Eastern religions and cultures, they're like, if something supernatural or paranormal happens, take it as like an ancestor saying hello and just say hi and continue on. And that's what I'm trying to do with my lamp. That's like literally behind me right now, and I refuse to turn around.
Yeah, we'll let you know if anything weird happens.
But I can't. It just scares me so bad. I think just because it's like fear of the unknown.
Yeah.
I'm in flight mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a,
It's scary.
I'm a big believer in creating boundaries and knowing that you deserve them. And not only that you deserve them, but you are, valuable enough to put them in place. Because I think sometimes we allow the other stuff, whatever it is out there, to be like, I have no control over it. I have no control over how people treat me. I have no control over what's happening. And like, to an extent, we don't. But once action is happening, we can change how we respond to it. Once,
Right.
So I think even just being like, opening some windows and being like, out, get on out. No,
Yeah.
no, not here.
Out, get on out.
That's actually
no,
exactly
no.
what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa!
Synergy, man, or what is that? Synchronicity, man.
It's synergy. We're doing
It's synergy, dude.
This is a corporate meeting.
Well, you guys are pros at this by now. Do you feel like, maybe you don't have the answer to this, but do you feel like with your guests that have come on and shared their experiences that it's sort of in like a pivotal moment in their lives that something happens?
Sometimes it is like at least a
Yeah.
milestone, like one of these mile marker in your life moments. But sometimes it's just out of the blue, and you're like, what? Like, like it's and then some people just live in haunted places where
I know.
Yeah, some people just put up with it.
yeah.
Yeah, I can't do that.
No, but I do think there is. I won't say science by any means, but like a lot of instances with people and something weird happening, it is like I was going through something, or
Yes.
like I was in a dark. We've had a couple of like listeners send in stories where they were like, I was in a really bad relationship, and then all of this shit started happening, and that's like, yeah, that energy
Yeah.
just feeds off of it.
Yeah, that's totally what it is.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, because thinking now, at 13 was when I was messing around with a Ouija board, and that is also for any individual, 13 is probably the worst year.
Puberty, the
Puberty.
absolute worst year.
Yeah.
Anybody who's like, I was thriving at 13 years old, I'm like, you're no way, man.
I
You
know.
can't, no way.
I got
Yeah.
braces and glasses the same week. I
Woof.
went to school one Monday after a weekend, and Foley was new.
They were like, your head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
I did have a friend who we did the Ouija board together, and he thought he was being possessed because he was just having again 13 having such severe like mood fluctuations, and his
Yes.
voice was changing.
Oh.
And in retrospect, it's like, girl, you're going through puberty.
That's
But-
funny though, to be like, all of a sudden, oh my god, it's a demon.
Yeah. It is surprising. surprising. Like it is, because you do change. Like up until you're a kid or up until you're 13, it really isn't. Like mood swings aren't really a part of your life. Like that must be why in the olden days they were just like,
Which
you're a witch.
Yeah.
Where it's like, no, I'm going through fucking puberty, man. Like,
just burning little girls left and right. Oh, God.
Or maybe if we had better sex ed. Let's get into that
Thank you.
conversation.
Thank you.
That's
You're
what
welcome.
we're all trying to get going here. This is all a long con to talk about penises, ovaries,
Ovaries.
all the parts. We'll get there eventually. Fingers first, and then we
Fingers
move
first.
on.
Fingers first.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's. I would be curious, if, your parents said, or your mom said, no more activity after that. But I wonder.
And they moved.
They moved. They're
Smart.
living in Wyoming now.
Whoa.
To get more countryside. Like they're
Yeah.
truly middle of nowhere. And I'm visiting actually for the first time next month.
Where in
so-
Wyoming?
Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Oh yeah.
Have you been?
Okay. I have. I actually, when I was little, lived in this really. Sorry if there's anybody from Torrington listening to this, but a really shitty little town on the Nebraska border called Torrington.
Maybe
Really?
And so we
maybe
went
it
to
had
Cheyenne
its
a
come up.
bunch.
You don't know. Like
Maybe I will say that the year we moved, they got a Subway, and I was like,
Oh,
"Oh,
hell
this
yeah.
is pretty sweet. This is pretty sweet."
I bet they have at least a Domino's now.
I bet.
now
bet
you
that-
gotta
Okay,
go.
they're doing great. Torrington's doing great.
Wait, but you're not from there, right?
I'm like from Colorado. Like,
Oh, okay.
I lived there for the first like 6 years of my life, but Colorado's like
Gotcha.
my home.
I'm
you know?
going. I'm going to Denver. I'm flying into Denver.
And then going to Cheyenne.
yeah, and we're
Oh,
gonna spend
great.
the day that we fly out. I have like a 9 p.m. flight, so we're gonna spend the whole day
Oh,
in
fun.
Denver. But I've also
Oh.
never been to Denver.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh, Denver rules. I'll send you some recs.
Oh please, yeah. I'm very
yeah,
excited.
yeah. Oh, that's gonna be so fun.
Yeah, I'm bringing my sage.
Yeah.
Just all over the plane.
Just
All
yeah, the
over
whole plane.
the new
Sir,
house.
no.
Sir, no smoking. Come on.
Yeah, I don't fuck around.
Wow.
Well, do you have time to listen to a listener story with us?
Oh, I would love to. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna play one then.
Hi, Betsy and Marcy. My name is Jordan. I've been a fan of the pod for a very long time. After the most recent episode, I felt compelled to send in my story in regards to a person who passed visiting me in a dream. So the passing was very tragic. I was a freshman in high school, and this was a friend of mine who was part of a triple murder homicide. And so, via gun violence and family, and it was just horrific. And so, it really shook our community. It was on the local news. It was just awful. And, I was 14 at the time, and I began having nightmares that, the person who murdered him, his mother, was going to come after me and, kill me. And so I think this was just my first major experience with death, and just realizing like how fragile life is, and just like, it was just a traumatic way to die as well. And so I think that was just how my brain was processing, was just these nightmares about just her coming and shooting me too. And so this happened for like the first couple of months after he died. And it was just awful. But then I had this dream where I was running at our school. Keep in mind, it was like cross country season, and I was forced to sign up for cross country. So a lot of my dreams have that theme where like something that's happening in my real life just kind of crosses over to the dream world. And so it, had it where I was running around like, doing like a normal like warm up and just like jogging around, and my friend Ryan was up ahead, and it was kind of cool because the sky was like this sunset-y, like creamsicle, like all these oranges and swirls and just very dreamlike and beautiful. And so we're just like jogging around, and I see him up ahead and I'm happy, and then all of a sudden I remember he's dead, and I remember his horrific killing, and I'm like, oh my God, I need to catch up. I need to tell him. I need to stop this. I need to let him know. And so all of a sudden in this dream, I just start running after him, and I'm trying to catch up, and I'm trying to let him know, like, before we get to the finish line, like, he has to know. I have to warn him, like, this is life or death. And so, like, right before the finish line, I catch up to him, and I just kind of, like, I don't remember if he turned around or if, like, I just, like, embraced him, like, from his back, or how exactly it happened, but just, like, I remember finally grabbing him and like being like, Ryan, you're dead. You can't go. You can't cross that finish line because then you're going to be dead. You're going to, like, you need to stay here with me. And so I just remember him like holding me and like us just like hugging in this embrace, and it felt so real. It felt so lifelike. Like I could like physically feel like him in my arms, and like him telling me it was okay and just comforting me and just like holding me for like a final embrace. And our nickname for him was, or we called him our tree, because he was tall and he provided the shade when we were in junior high. And so it was just like this, like the moment the dream ended, like there was just like a tree in the background that was very symbolic of him, and then us like embracing, and then I woke up. And then since that happened, I stopped having the nightmares. So I think that was him definitely coming to tell me that it's okay, like he's okay. He's hopefully in a better place, and that just giving me that reassurance that I'm okay too, and I will be okay. So anyways, definitely a very sad story, but I'm incredibly thankful that I did have like that final kind of closure moment with him and like this beautiful dreamscape. So anyways, I just felt really compelled to share that story with you guys. So yeah, thank you so much, and I'll voice again soon.
Oh
Wow.
my God.
Wow.
That's so intense and sad.
I know, I got emotional.
Me
too.
Wow.
Oh my God. And once again, 14, such a wild
Yeah. Yeah, and she
time
did
in
say
your life.
like being confronted with death for the first time. That's heavy.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And in such an, I mean, all of death is awful, but that is awful.
Yeah.
I mean, the trauma that ripples through the community, when something that violent happens.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And I do believe that they're right that their friend came to be like, you couldn't stop this. Like,
Yes.
it wasn't for you. This isn't going to happen to you.
Right.
This happened in our life and you couldn't have stopped it. And it's okay now because it's come and gone,
Yeah.
What a beautiful ending to such a
The tree.
I can't imagine. Yeah.
I mean, also, if your brain can just do that, like how wild, if your brain can just make the most beautiful piece of art for you,
Yeah.
like on the fly, just be like, I'll just do it. I'll just summarize this whole traumatic experience and put a little tree bow on it. Like, yeah. And Betsy, you always remind me that when they're past in the dream, that it's a visitation.
A visit. That's what Santina said, and that blew my mind.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that during the story as well, because I mean, my grandparents, I was having dreams that I was with them, and then it's kind of almost like you become a little bit of like a lucid dreamer where you're like, wait a second, I know that you've
Yes.
passed, but we're hanging out like everything's fine.
Yeah.
But I never,
Visits.
yeah, I never got past that point. I never like saw it as a sign or a message or a
Right.
visitation. But I like that a
Right.
lot.
Yeah, it true. When Santina said, I was like, "Oh my god, that blows my mind!"
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and it makes sense of where if you're in a different dream and you don't know they did or whatever, it's like, "Oh yeah, that's a dream." I don't know.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
wild. Yeah, it blew my mind. Wow.
That's a cool story. I like that.
Yes.
I'm just so horrified by this mother who, am I very sexist that I immediately thought it was a man?
Not at all.
I'm just I'm a status.
Not-
I'm just
absolutely not.
I'm
Are
a,
you kidding me?
I'm a statistician, and it just statistically, I was not expecting it to be, especially
Yeah.
a mom.
No.
What the fuck?
No.
Yeah. Did she mention, Jordan didn't mention where she's from or anything, right?
No,
Okay.
I know. I wanted to
So-
immediately look it up too,
I know,
to like
yeah.
find out
I did too.
information. Horrible. But truly, like,
Awful.
it is like a statement about how like it really does affect everyone when something
Yeah.
like that happens, and
Yes.
like, yeah, just trauma,
Yeah.
man.
Trauma that like how do you deal with a whole community who's had trauma, you know?
Yeah.
And people are like, I don't know. Like,
I mean, especially because it happens more and more, you know?
yeah.
That like we just are kind of constantly living in it. And
Yeah, you don't even get a chance to like
Yeah.
yeah.
go after it and
I
figure
know.
it out because then
Yeah.
it's always something new.
Yeah.
Oh God,
Or
what
what-
are we doing?
Oh
Wow.
boy. Well,
Wow.
what a
Wow.
we'd like to end on an up note.
I know.
And,
Let's talk about some more fingers breaking or something.
Yeah.
Marcy, you broke your thumb.
I once cut my finger pretty bad.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That's good. That's good.
I did find out through that experience that if you do cut yourself, you should seek medical attention sooner than later. Because at a certain point, they will not give you stitches because the tissue has died.
Oh, what did you cut it? How'd you cut it on?
I was just slicing something, and which one is this? I don't even remember which finger it is now. I should, if it was so traumatic, right? If I'm not,
Yeah,
if I'm not
yeah, you
making
should.
this story up. But I was slicing something. It was this hand, my left, and I just kind of like got the side of the finger. But I think it was rather deep though, and I truly like just went into full shock. All I did was put my hand in the air.
Oh, that's fine.
And then my roommate saw me like just bleeding everywhere, and she like
no.
wrapped it up and cleaned it, and then I kind of just like went to sleep, and then in the morning I woke up because it hurt so bad,
Yeah.
like, and had to go to the hospital, and they were like, we can't stitch this up, it's been too long. But the moment they just, this is gross, fast forward 30 seconds, when they just put it back in place, like the
skin?
in the meat of my hand,
Stop.
it felt better immediately once it went back where it belonged, and they just like dressed it. That's all. Isn't
This
it weird?
is-
It was my body being like, "There's parts out of place, guys. You gotta go put it back in
Bodies
place."
Yeah.
are nuts.
Yeah.
Gilly just got her blood taken, and the dude was like, "Did you know each human has 3 extra pounds of blood for like, just in case, like." 3 extra pounds that they don't need necessarily to survive with, so that you
That
can
guy was trying to con her out of blood.
He's like, you don't
take
need
a
it.
lot from her.
If you wanted to give some to just a nice person, you know, who's going to do whatever he needs to with it, you could, and it would be
she
fine.
is now just a skeleton. I think that's how bodies work, right?
3
Just
pounds
and
of blood.
bones.
Also, what a funny way
Look
to
it
like
up.
to quantify blood into pounds.
Pounds, yeah.
It is really like, ew, okay.
That stuff makes me queasy. I one time got x-rays taken of my own body and I fainted when I
Yes.
saw the image.
Yes,
Of your whole body, though?
Yeah.
That is scary. It's upsetting. I don't even know
know.
that they do that. It's not
The same mentality that I have with like paranormal is like I just don't want to know about it. I don't want to think about it. That's how I feel about like what's inside my body.
well,
Yeah.
You're really confronted with your own mortality.
Yeah.
It's scary. It is. I broke my ankle and had to get pins and a plate put into it, and I went in for that X-ray, like just a checkup, and they put it on the like white screen, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna fucking puke. I'm gonna fucking puke. I need some apple juice and crackers. Like, and they were just like, it's just an X-ray. I was like,
We
I
don't-
can't handle it.
We don't have apple juice and crackers in here. The phlebotomist might be able to get some, but
You gotta help me. I'm gonna fucking lose it.
I'm gonna need some Welch's fruit snacks real fast.
Yeah.
Maybe a PB&J if you have one. I had no idea. I'm the same way. I've never met
Yeah,
anyone.
it grosses me out.
I think
Yeah.
it's like your lizard brain being like, "Uh-oh, I'm aware of death now.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
body." Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks.
Well,
Wow.
your story was very scary, Derek. You were correct.
Unbelievably scary.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, first off, thank you for letting me share it.
Our pleasure.
Don't know how I feel. Part of me regrets talking about it.
No.
Not because of like how it's going to be perceived or anything. It's just fully
Right.
like I'm putting that out there and talking
Yeah.
about it and thinking about it and
Oh, of course.
like giving
course.
power to it. Yeah.
yeah.
But you're in control.
Oh.
You make your boundaries. You
Yeah,
say,
you're right. I like that. Look at me
Get that?
pointing at you with my
Yeah.
crooked finger.
Yeah. Whoa, it's all coming back around.
Wow. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Let us know if anything awful happens.
yeah. yes.
I will. And if anyone has like I don't know if you usually do this, but if anyone has a similar experience and wants to
Yes.
chat, slide into my DMs.
Get in those
Do
DMs.
it.
Get in the
Maybe
DMs.
something special will happen. We don't know.
Yeah, maybe we'll bond. We'll trauma bond.
Trauma
Trauma
bond.
bond.
That was cute.
Derek, tell everyone where they can find you and all of your work.
Sure. I'm Director Derek on all platforms. Instagram, Twitter, my Vimeo, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Woo.
And your Venmo.
And my Venmo. That's true. Give me a couple bucks to pay for therapy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
after
there
this,
we
yeah.
go. There
Oh,
we go.
Well, thank you so much for being on the podcast. This is
Yeah,
great.
thank you.
Thank you. You guys are just the best. Like I've had such a blast,
Oh.
and I said this in my email, but I felt like I just got to gab.
Yes.
It was very
That's
fun.
the goal of the pod. Just gab and mention some spooky things.
We gab, we shit our pants.
Yeah.
Trauma bond.
We trauma bond. No, this was great.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for listening to A Funny Feeling.
If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to share, please send us a voice memo, or you can email us just a letter at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. I'm Marcy.
I'm Betsy, and don't shit your pants.
That was a headgum